Well, hello. Don't I look gorgeous? Uncombed hair. Look at that. Woohoo! I just decided to pop in and say hello. What the frick is going on around here? Nothing going on around here. Well, let's see. Looking for a new car. Husband is on a heart monitor. And found Dr. Pepper caffeine free. Mountain Dew caffeine free. However, it is not sold here in Arkansas, not where I'm at, and I have to order it. So, go figure. Going to find out that my husband's blood pressure was so high because he was eating things that were, so high in sodium that it was causing him to have massive panic attacks and getting extremely dizzy and his chest was getting tight. And it could have been what I was going through. I went through all kinds of series of tests. And the doctor said, no, there's nothing wrong with your heart. Just take it easy on your salt intake. Take it easy on your, I don't have a bad temper, but he said, just take it easy on stuff like that. And everything will be hunky-dory. So, it's been working out for the most, But, not really much to report. The reason why I'm looking for a new car, you ask? About a week ago, 2 weeks ago, somebody rear-ended me at a yield sign. I was getting ready to get onto the road. And it's hard to explain. We have roads down here that have, you have your straight road and then you have the road that curves off. I don't know what they're called. Like, I call them on-ramps, but it's not really a ramp. It's just a on-road, I guess. Well, there have been several accidents on that corner. And it just happened to be my turn for the accident. I was getting ready to get onto the road, and I was at a yield sign, and my husband was with me. Thank goodness for that, because I completely panicked with those things, and I would have just taken off, or I at least would have pulled over because I didn't know what else to do. I started to panic, and all of a sudden my brain just goes whoop out the window, and I can't think. The only thing I could thought was put on my hazards. And for some reason at that moment, it's like all of a sudden you know what to do, but when it comes to that moment, all of a sudden your brain goes stupid, and all of a sudden my brain just went completely blank, and I didn't know what to do. And thank God my husband was like, put the car in park, turn off the car, put your hazard lights on, let's call the police. And we called the police, and they told us to move off the road. And in fact, on the side of the road, there's our grocery store that we go to, and we went to the grocery store and we sat there, and it took like a good 10-15 minutes before the police got there. Here it's beaten down sun and hotter than whatever. It's been in the 90s lately. It went from 110 to down to the 90s. So However, we have not gotten any rain, so everybody's yard looks like dirt. I mean, sand. Just wind can blow and there'll be dry leaves coming out of the trees. You know, the leaves are falling. The season's changing. But we haven't had rain in months. And so the other day I was watching it. I was doing a science experiment, I guess. I was watering some plants and I planted kind of late. I was watering them plants last night and I had some water left over and I threw the water over the edge and it took 2 seconds literally for the ground to just suck all that water in. But anyways, I got off track of my car accident story. So it took about an hour and everything, and cops talked to us. The guy who hit us, he admitted that it was his fault because he mistaked the gas pedal for the brake pedal, and he ended up hitting the gas instead of hitting the brake, and he ran into the back of me. Well, make a long story short, insurance company called us and said, this is the deal, this is what we can do. And my car got towed away yesterday morning, and I've spent the last week now looking around for a car in the price range that the insurance company, because I have an older car, and here in Arkansas they go by the year of your car, and I have a 2000, and unfortunately my 2000 wasn't worth no more than what they were willing to. It was only worth a certain amount of money, a very small amount of money, and it's not really enough to buy a real good car, but it's enough to buy another vehicle. And so we've been hunting high and low, and I have it narrowed down to a car that is going to be younger than the car that I have now. It's not really a car, it's considered a SUV type of vehicle. It's a 1999 Dodge Durango. And I'm not 100% sold on it because it's white. But I'm not 100% sold on it because I do know that they're gas guzzlers. Which I don't go very many places in town, but there's always that possibility that, you know, because my doctor is way on the other side of town, and it takes me almost 20 minutes just to get to my doctor, number one. And there might be that time where I might decide to take a road trip, and that'd be the one time this car would be in handy, is on the road trip. Now, I have the chance of getting another one, but I can't remember the make and model of it. Real fancy car. It's got the kind where the antenna will come out of the trunk, and it's got heated seats. So that's cool there. I'm just moving some stuff so my fur baby can get onto the bed with me. She likes to lie on the bed with me once in a while. You know, she'll get tired of lying on the floor. I've been spending my day. My husband started a new job. He quit the one that he was with because it was causing him a lot of heart problems. And a lot of it was just causing him a lot of medical problems. He was coming home dizzy and just fatigued really, really bad. And they put him on a heart monitor because of it. And his doctor makes him be on the heart monitor for at least 30 days, and he's been on it now for 12 or 13 days, so he's got a little bit of time yet to go for that. Let's see. Not really much. I can tell you, I've been having a lot of problems with my phone. It has a thing of uploading my videos. For some reason, it doesn't want to upload my videos, so I'm trying to make this video under 15 minutes. And I'm at 10 minutes and 42 seconds. So, I don't know if my camera is just wearing down. I have no clue. But, so we've been out buying things that have less sodium than most. Like, we went to Walmart and we bought, well, I've eaten a whole lot of it. It's called fresh cilantro salsa, and we bought a couple of these because it only has, well, it's a lot of sodium, but it doesn't have any cholesterol in it, but it has 125 milligrams of sodium. And if you think about it, if you look at regular salsa, they have, and I did compare, our regular salsa has like 230 milligrams versus 125 milligrams of sodium. So, you know, and you know, I bought caffeine-free Dr. Pepper, and I got my Sprite, which is always caffeine-free. But I've been diluting it. I would take 1 can of the Sprite and then fill the rest of my cup here with water and a bunch of ice cubes. So I'm kind of tricking my body to thinking that it's water. So, because I don't like regular water. I know y'all are probably going, well, why don't you just drink regular water? No, because I don't like it. It just, I don't know. So, 1 can of soda to a can of water. There you go. It's not exactly just plain water, but it's water. So, what else? Not much. Oh, the job that my husband got. He works at an amusement park as a lighting guy, which the amusement park is technically closed until next month, I guess. So, I don't know. I don't know why they close it for a period of time and then all of a sudden reopen. But according to them, they're closed because they're getting ready for the Halloween season. They'll be open for the month of October, and then they close again. And then they'll be closed for the season. So, I don't know. It's cuckoo. So if you've heard of Magic Springs in Hot Springs, Arkansas, that's where my husband is working. Magic Springs. He just started today, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, well, my time is getting close. I hope everybody has a good rest of the day. Be kind to one another. It's rough out there in this world. And above all, love yourself like you would want somebody to love you. Peace out.